just about set to go. And on the mound today, Todd Anderson.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Spencer Jones. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Orioles could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. David Miranda will hit next. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Way out front for strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Got it. And the Yanks go quietly. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Anderson back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Well, after scoring
That's a
runs,
ball.
this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one.
0-1 the count.
Anderson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. And it's even up. That one
That's a
missed.
ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Michael Busch stepping in now for the Yankees. That's down and in.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, 2 out.
The second baseman,
Christian Moore stepping in now for the Yankees.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side, Triolo. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. First pitch
Outside, that's the ball.
misses. Canario goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Roderick Arias stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now back, designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. Man at second. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air on the infield, Clifford gets under it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Curveball drops in there.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
What do you got?
We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jefferson Caro stepping in now for the Yankees.
Carroll.
Just missed. The Yanks trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball.
rips one to right. And it goes just foul.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. Curve in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Baltimore, now Michael Busch. Anderson back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Let's take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Alexander Canario. And that's down and away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground, 2 ball. He flips it to second in time. And that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Roderick Arias. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pitch
Nope.
misses. 2-1. Right side. Triolo tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
So now the DH spot, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike. The Orioles leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Just misses. And that's ball 2. Swings and chases a low one there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Jones getting ready to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Richie makes the grab. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Miranda.
And ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jefferson Caro. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped, but foul. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Base hit, left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Michael Busch stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Varsho off of first with 2 away. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. That one down the line. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees nothing.
now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Anderson with his 20th win of this season, and that's a pretty rare accomplishment these days.
Yeah, it's definitely rare, Boog. Between 1993 and 2013, MLB averaged 3 20-game winners per season. From 2014 through 2023, it was less than 2 per season. So to me, what he's done this year is really impressive.